Yes, I know it's May, and yes, I know it's 2014, but my channel came up in early 2014, so I never got to do a top 10 2013 list, so here it is. Welcome to Hailstorm Reviews. My name is Austin Hale, and today I'm going to be giving my top 10 movie list of 2013. Let's get started. I love these kind of lists. Coming in at number 10 is a comedy. It's a sort of a sequel to other British comedies. I love Simon Pegg in this movie. I love Shaun of the Dead. I love Hot Fuzz. And my favorite of the three is The World's End. The World's End was a great comedy. Simon Pegg was phenomenal in this movie. It made me laugh like crazy. The funniest of the three movies. Coming in at number 9 was a drama in black and white. I thought all the actors did a great job. I really enjoyed the story, and it was a really heartfelt story, and it felt real to me. And so coming in at number 9 is Nebraska. Great movie. Loved it. Coming in at number 8 is Her. Her is a movie about a guy who falls in love with his computer system. Now that sounds weird, but I love the way they made him actually fall in love with this computer, and you actually feel for them and you feel like they can have a real relationship. So that's why I thought Her was a great movie and deserved my top 10 list. Coming in at number 7 is a fantasy movie, and I loved it. It's called The Hobbit: The Desolation of Smaug. Yes, I say Smaug because I think that's how it should be pronounced, but that's my own opinion. I love this movie. I think it's way better than the first one was. And no, though it is not as good as the Lord of the Rings movies, no, it was still a very good movie of the year. At number 6 was a very heartfelt movie that you really felt bad for these characters. It deserved the win and the Oscars, and that is 12 Years a Slave. Great movie. Yes, it was obviously going to win the Oscar, but still, I mean, it deserved it. It was a great movie. I loved watching it. Well, I didn't love watching it, but I felt impacted watching it. They did their job well, and so 12 Years a Slave was a great movie. Coming in at number 5 is actually a review that I actually did on this channel, and that is American Hustle. American Hustle had a great cast, great script. It impacted me. It brought me into the story. I loved watching it. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Coming in at number 4 is Dallas Buyers Club. Matthew McConaughey was phenomenal in the movie, totally deserved that Oscar. I loved him in this movie. I think that it really showed the hardships of having AIDS, and then how he actually turns a new leaf and becomes a new person and helps these people out. All right, top 3, here we go. Coming in at number 3 is the movie Prisoners. Prisoners was a great movie. I loved this movie. 10 out of 10, no doubt. Hugh Jackman gives an Oscar-winning performance. He wasn't even nominated. That made me so mad. The guy was great in this movie. I loved the movie itself. It had so much heart, and you really felt for Hugh Jackman. So I thought Prisoners was a fantastic movie. Coming in at number 2. Now this movie, I almost put 1, but I was like, there's just... The number 1 you'll see is a movie that really deserves it. And number 2 is a indie movie that I absolutely loved. Sam Rockwell gives a great performance, a really heartfelt movie, and that is The Way, Way Back. The Way, Way Back was one of my favorite movies, number 2 of 2013. And it's an indie movie. Not many people have heard of this movie, and I absolutely loved it, and I own it now. Number 1, here we go. Coming in at number 1 is Gravity. That's right. Gravity is my number 1 movie for 2013. The effects were fantastic, groundbreaking. I've never seen such good effects in a movie. It had great acting by both George Clooney and Sandra Bullock. The directing was phenomenal by Alfonso Cuarón, and it deserves my number 1 pick. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this list of top 10 movies of 2013. I know I did. I had fun picking them, and they were hard to pick. Most of these movies actually were from the latter half of the year instead of the beginning. There were very few movies in the summer or the early of 2013 that I picked. So really, Oscar season was really good this year, and I really love these movies. The top 3 could have gone either way. I could have put Prisoners 1. You know, all those movies were just great, 10 out of 10 movies. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please click the like and subscribe button, and tell me your top 10 list. Put it in the comment section below. I love to hear it. And as always, I'm Austin Hale, and I'll see you next time.